show you my new Ironsing PvE that I've been using to kill bosses. I've used this PvE in Elder Prim, Enmity, Atheron, Kirsgar Champion. Mostly only bosses because this build isn't typically good for just straight PvE because you have 0 HP. This build only comes with 482 HP, so it's not the best if you want for survivability, but if you know what you're doing and how to kill stuff, this build is really good since it rewards knowing if you know how to play the game. If you know how to play the game, this PvE is very rewarding for that. So yeah, but I'll go over my mantras. So I have Firing Line, Prediction, Oxidizing Rush, Palm Strike, Metal Rain, Metal Armament, Wind Passage, Metal Turret, Taunt, and then Metal Wisp and Bone Wisp. Those two are optional, you do not need to get them. I picked them up just cause. So I'll go over them. Firing Line, very good mantra, does a lot of damage at 0 chain stack, so that's pretty nice. Prediction, I use this on the Elder Prim Stomp and Titus Chorus Divide because it does a lot of damage to them. Oxidizing Rush is your main way to proc rods. It does good damage, but it's especially good because when you crit, you get all these rods, which is why I don't get Mop It, because this build also relies on posture damage, and I was able to posture break Enmity when he was still like 90% HP. Like the fight just started, I'm able to posture break him really fast, so that's what's really good about posers, because you can crit unlike Mop It, and poser is actually obtainable, so that's also good. Palm Strike is your main Blade Hopper mantra. Let me just get this. It does a lot of damage. I don't have any chains, so it's not going to do as much, but you can see right there it does like 2.5k. Metal Rain is another way to proc rods because you can just do crit while Metal Rain's procking, and it's going to start producing rods and shoot it anyway, so it's pretty good. Metal Armament is just free damage, 300 damage, and then you add 0 chain stacks, and if I just keep spamming it, it's pretty good. Wind Passage is so you can inhale and deal extra damage, so that's nice. Metal Turret is why you have Absolute Pitch. It's so you can place these turrets instantly, and they do a lot of damage. And not only that, it just passively gets you free rods, and they last forever. So I'm just able to keep crit spamming, and I'm just gonna keep going. So that's really nice. Taunt, obviously, an extra 20% damage boost to everything, so it's pretty good. Metal Wisp, so you can reach an armor, and then Bone Wisp is so when I uppercut, it procs a bone. So let me just uppercut like twice, and then, because I don't have bone anymore, and then if I do this, it's gonna proc a bone on that as well, but I accidentally flourished, so yeah, you know why I'm flying. But yeah, I do a lot of damage. If I get like max chain stacks, I'm gonna do a lot of damage. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, I'm at max chain stack, so now if I just inhale and then use taunt and just M1 like 4 times, I'm gonna do about 2,800 damage. So you might think that's not a lot, obviously, because you know 3,000 damage and 4 M1s, that's like nothing. But if I just keep doing this and then posture break my enemy, I'm gonna do even more, because when you posture break an enemy, they take even more damage, so that's where all your damage comes from. And obviously you have the metal turrets and the rest of the Ironsing stuff, so it's gonna add up over time, as you can see. And yeah, it's built pretty good. I've been using it for like all my Enmity carries, which I host on my server. The game is really buggy right now, so I'm not able to host them since aggro is broken. I might be hosting some with my true solo build, so people won't get wiped and I'll just be doing it by myself. But yeah, that's about it. If you want the build, join the Discord server.